What's going on, family? We back at it with the juke, and today, man, the Giants are undefeated, man. The Giants are undefeated. Clap it up. Clap it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Giants are 1-0, and man, the last time we were 1-0 was in 2016. 2016. Obviously, we feeling hype. I haven't felt this. We haven't won on a Sunday. It feels like forever, and then let alone the first week. Like I said, if you watch my predictions video, I didn't even have us winning this game. I definitely did not have us winning it. But I did say if we were able to do certain things, we could come out with the W. And I feel like every single part of it went right for us to take that dub. Man, like I said, the energy's on 100 right now. Brian Dable, different energy in the building. The first half we were dead, and this team came out of the half. I don't know what he said to him. But we came out right, and we came out with the dub at the end of the day. Saquon Barkley is him. Saquon Barkley is back. And I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. We're so used to losing week in and week out, and we're so used to losing in the first week. We're so used to it to even see that we went into Tennessee, the team that was the number 1 seed last year, and came out with the W. I'm ecstatic, to be honest. I genuinely am ecstatic right now. And I just want to dive into the box score real quick, just go over some stats. So I did say Saquon Barkley is going to have a big game if we're going to win this game. He exceeded that expectation. 18 carries for 164 yards. Saquon is back. I'm telling you guys, he is back. 164 yards, he went dumb. Averaging 9 yards a carry. Obviously, one of those runs was a 60-yarder. He had like a 30-yarder late in the game as well. He was just electric. And honestly, the running game, as in the run blocking and all, was way better than anticipated. Because this offensive line it's Andrew Thomas and a bunch of new people. Andrew Thomas, Evan Neal on one end. And honestly, pass blocking, the guards was not it. We were not doing good. And when it comes to running the ball, especially when we needed to, they got to push. And they open up some holes, and that's all Saquon needs, a little hole for him to take advantage of. And he did that today, 164 yards, and obviously going to the receiving game as well. Sterling Shepard did lead the way. He had that one big play for about 60 yards that he scored a touchdown on. Completely burned the corner. I don't know what that man was doing. He burned him, and Daniel Jones made that play, threw it deep to him. And luckily he caught it, because that just gave me flashbacks to Darius Slayton last year. Went straight through his hands. So I'm just glad he didn't drop it. He caught it and finished off the play. Sterling Shepard, bro, first game back towards Achilles late in the year last year. Like, Sterling Shepard, he's always been a dog. And for him to be on this team and be a leader, and realistically, he shouldn't be leading the way in receptions, because obviously we're paying this guy a lot of money. But, you know, that's another conversation for another day. We got the W. We're going to be talking about W's. Saquon Barkley has 6 receptions. You can just generally see that he had a total of 24 touches on the offensive side of the ball. They're making an emphasis on him being the main focal point in the offense, getting it to him in the flats, getting to him in screens, give it to him in power plays. He's getting a lot of touches, and that's what we need to do to truly win, to give us the best chance to win. Give it in our best players' hands. They went off. Another key thing I said was we have to limit the running game. We have to limit Derrick Henry from going wild. Derrick Henry had 82 yards. That's a solid game. Saquon wasn't getting 82 yards last year. But 82 for Derrick Henry in 21 carries, that's a big W. 3.9 average. Usually they say, Derrick Henry, he starts off a little slow, and throughout the game, everyone gets tired, and you start seeing those 4-yard runs turn into 8 yards. I'm not mocking it like it doesn't happen. But what I'm saying is that didn't happen to us today. We were on him. There were some plays where I was like, all right, he might start coming alive. But every time I feel like he had like a little 6-yard run, we would stuff him the next play. The defense was honestly, they did a lot better than I anticipated for them to do. Tannehill, he did his thing. Honestly, we didn't make it that hard on him when passing the ball. You guys got to remember, Kayvon Thibodeau and Azeez Ojulari are starting defensive ends. The guys that are going to be applying pressure to all these quarterbacks were not even playing in this game. So I don't even know if he got sacked. Let's see if we got anybody with any sacks. None. Oh, I lied. We got one. We got one sack, though. But definitely with Azeez Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeau, those numbers are going to jump up, and I definitely think he would have been more affected. But even with all that, like I said, to come out with the W is the most important thing. Yes, we got some help with them missing the field goal, but listen, we've been on the other end of it way too many times. Way too many times. So I'm not even worried about that. At the end of the day, Coach Daballs, he had the balls to go for 2, knowing that if he didn't get that, he would be scrutinized. Everyone would be like, why did he even go for 2 after we scored that last second touchdown with a minute left? You know, all that good stuff. By the end of the day, he knew we're in enemy territory. We're in the Titan Stadium. They're probably the better team than us. They probably are, honestly. But at the end of the day, you put it in their hands to go down the field and go kick a field goal. Our defense is doing a good job all game. You know, them having a minute left, they weren't going to use Derrick Henry at all. And Derrick Henry wasn't used at all. And 47-yarder, they missed it. Tough luck. We've been on the other end of that too many times. I'm not tripping over it. The Giants are 1-0. 1-0. Once again, man, the last time the Giants have done this was 2016. 2016, we did have a good year, and they're losing off in the playoffs. I'm not saying that that's what we're going to do this year. I'm not saying we're going to the Super Bowl, but it feels good to win on a Sunday. And B, right now, you look at the standings, we're tied for number 1 in the NFC East. Looks like everybody's winning except the Cowboys, so that's always a W when the Cowboys are losing. But, yeah, man, the Giants looked electric, honestly. I will be doing more of analysis midweek, and for sure going to be previewing the next game. And hopefully we start off 2-0. I had us going 1-1. If you go to my projections video, I do have the season projections still up. Make sure you look at that. I did have us going 1-1, but I said we're going to beat Carolina. Hopefully we can hold tall and still beat Carolina. A couple things I'm worried about, of course. I'm worried about the offensive line. They need to do a little better. The defensive front for the Titans is nasty. Jeff Simmons, a beast. So we need to do a little better, though, on the inside. Make sure we're locking it down because Daniel Jones didn't have the best game. I'll do another video about Daniel Jones. He didn't have the best game overall. But in the first half, he didn't even have a chance, bro. Like, Bud Dupree was in his lap. Simmons was in his lap. It was rough for him in the beginning. Other than that, defensive backs is still a worry for me, even though we didn't get torched, but Tannehill wasn't struggling like that either. So definitely a couple things to look at, but hey, man, Giants got it done. That's what we do. G-Man with the W, and honestly, I'm hyped. That's all we can be. G-Man, stand up, and let's just get another W next week. Let's get straight into it, into another W next week. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. Make sure you're liking it up and commenting down below. Comment down below, how do you feel about this Giants W? Giants getting upsets. How many more upsets are we going to have this year? I'm hoping it's going to be a lot of them. And if you are not subscribed, man, what are you doing? Make sure you subscribe down below. Road to 100 is still live and active. And yeah, man, be on the lookout for my next preview for the next vid for the Giants. And I'll catch you on the next vid. Peace.